Jemkin just does not miss the opportunity. The movement here is so good. The constant left-right jiggle as he's repositioning. That keeps him alive, even if his teammates are all just hyped about it. Jemkin can't believe it. But it's things like that, the micro movement, it's the left-hand movement that oftentimes makes these clips shine.
That is just a kick in the gut right there for Team Secret. Such a great start for them. And a 1v4, as Bren would say, something about ghost gaming. Push out now on a Raptor. Second kill not going to be able to be found there. Borkum does manage to find the elimination. Quick turn away from the flash. Estrella able to dodge that one out, but then does get punished as Borkum puts that recovered Spectre to use. 3v3. Some weapons scooped up here. The rest of RRQ still rotating around over towards this side of the desk. We're guessing and conjecturing about who is going to be able to get the first Thrifty. See if that comes into play now as Paint Shell's out. Envy in a rough position, takes another chunk of damage there, down to 36 now. Borkum tries to hold the site. Envy going to be able to find one, but Xfaro comes up with two. NDG now trying to lurk his way across. Does get that headshot, does get the kill. Spike being held to half. Here's the drop, pulls off of that one, tries to go for the jumping right click. A solid attempt there from NDG, but Xfaro will be able to hold the line. Still very costly.
Yes. I mean, losing out on a lot there, but a good read from Xfaro for absolutely 6.5 and expects him to have to run up for the right click. Just goes for the pre-fire.
In the world, going for that Omen Viper, you know, maybe occasionally the Astra Viper set up here on this map. Team Secret doing something very different.
Well, it does feel like, you know, the way they're playing it so far, what they had for the pistol, you look at the comms, everything, you know, their interpretation of how do we make sure we gain more of an advantage on the attack, the paranoia, they're not checking for it yet, though.
And somehow Elmimore, I mean, he does get rewarded for that aggressive rush out, finds Jeremy, does get punished as they weren't ready for Jesse Bash to be this far forward. He does manage to collect a second kill. It's knocked down 13 HP. For now, there will be a man advantage here for Team Secret as everybody just rotates out of Ramen, gets himself collected and ready to approach into Garage. Cam set up from Xfaro, can try to spot for this one. He also has a neural theft available.
30 seconds left. Find you.
And we'll be able to get a weapon, it seems, as well. So 2 rifles, Jesse Vash very low. Orb secured. I mean, RQ already decent amount of value. Now, if they can take away a couple more weapons, that'd be huge. And in fact, Jesse's going to be alone. Low health. Bit of an off angle, though.
He can find the headshot, he does. That'll keep him in this one. Identify the position of one. Suspect that the rest of the players are going to be here on the site itself as NV nearly peeking out from back pillar. Jemkin with 1 kill would give him a showstopper, but it still would be 3 more targets to try to play through. Straight with the spot 1. Just going to be swapping out the weapons there, grabbing the Phantom up now. Backs away. Looks like widely. RQ ready and willing to concede this round. It's not going to go enough. That's going to send them out in towards Jemkin, so we'll be able to find those kills. Just looking to get as much value as they possibly can, as much hurt put on the Team Secret, but the round will be theirs all the same.
I mean, well played with what they had for RRQ, right? Obviously, the round had already crossed the line way long ago, but Estrella
does catch Xfaro off guard top ramp. Jemkin, though, continuing to try to hold the line. Paint Shell's up to try to further delay. The push forward, though. NDG gets in front of that one, finds himself a 3rd elimination. The neural depth now invested. Sends that out, gets the ping reveal here on the 2 remaining players, but everybody low HP, not even a single 100 HP bar between the 3 remaining players on Secret, but in with a chance to tie things up at 2-2.
One spotted, Borkum now having to be pushed out, and they decide just to ignore it. The Nightfall, they're aware of the location.
Prowler on the hunt. More having to look every which way. Trap wire now coming through the chase in. NDG now on for an ace. You can find this final limb. Drop down, hears it, swings it, gets it. NDG with the ace.
And I didn't
to get
Catch them.
2 rifles here for RRQ. Otherwise,
a
Stinger, Sheriff, Ghost.
hard sell on that sound fake as well from Flip. So Team Secret still wary of it. Now, the real question is do they suspect Jemkin at any point? Or, you know, obviously they don't even have to press it, right? Of course, it's going to be a weaker buy from RRQ. Team Secret rightfully choosing that they don't want to take the risk, that they just, you know, you sense something fishy. It's just not worth it going into such a tight space like Vents.
Yeah, even if, you know, Estrella will fall on that swing out. That's one of the rifles now on the floor.
Yeah, and a good push out into screens as well, since they gave up full main control. Sure, the trip was there, but they didn't have Heaven either. So Team Secret, instead of getting caught, having to cover too many angles, they decided to push out and eliminate portions of the site. Jeremy now taking the lead.
Pop flash, but Sheriff in hand. Bash down on the side itself.
That we're noticing is RRQ, even after the timeout and before it as well, they don't want to give up mid control, right? Their positioning, their reactions are always about trying to keep mid control, but also their utility setup, etc. on the sides of the map aren't exactly being respected, just because there's so much pushing power from Team Secret. So this time at least a quicker rotation as Secret being a bit more cautious post timeout.
Sparrow taking a very aggressive position here. So Rolling Thunder going to crash across. Not going to spot him though, and that's just going to be a double mowdown from Sparrow. Going to find him now, and it's going to be full flash, but covering fire in from Jemkin keeps him protected as Vash will fall. V and NDG now in the blink of an eye, going to be the last two players remaining. They will clean up those Seekers. This round has very much gotten away from Team Secret.
So much patience from Xero in that. I mean, he was as close as you physically can get to that smoke. You saw the aura around it on his screen, cross it over to his weapon.
I don't think you're going to get that orb, Envy.
Yeah, that's just going to have to hope
peek
to
anything over top of this smoke, but they're not giving the sight lines. Now triple stack up. We'll just end up falling. NDG, last one now alive. As they go rushing forward, orb can be taken. That's going to be Xfair now getting the neural theft online.
Yeah, I mean these are just picked up guns here for our.
They didn't see him.
Not sure who's happier about that. This time the Trip's trying to help cover ramp on top of it, because that toxic screen again hasn't been respected too much. Obviously, it still finds its use on retakes, but you've got to be alive for that. So
got the spot on the two there. Flip's just going to force them back with that snake bite and beat, hoping and praying that he swings out a little bit wider.
Poison's off.
Instead, just opt to play this a little bit more patiently. Continued smokes coming down.
Not much more utility to hold on to mid, though, unless you rotate some people over, right? All snake bites are now gone.
Thinking about what he wants to go for. Jeremy trying to get the drop down here, but this, again, covering fire. Jemkin's there. He's there to protect. Showstopper out. Xfair has already claimed that kill. Jemkin now on the drop down. Knows that there's going to be one in there. Can't quite flush him out. Pushing the corner. Shots flying. Jesse Batch going to be taken down. Sparrow will be able to come away with that kill. Now Envy is all on his lonesome. Does manage to find Elmy Moore despite the paranoia. Getting the read there, but as he pushes back up on top of the rope.
A lot of value just knowing that they haven't pushed up into ramps just yet. And NDG not getting as much with his camera right now.
Jemkin at ramp has been big pain here for them. They got the spot on the one, but Envy counter spraying through. He does take an immense amount of damage. Manages to stay alive and get that opening kill here. Secret trying to get this Thrifty online for themselves.
So Secret's going to just stay in the site, right? Not much weaponry. They didn't want to risk pushing up through ramps.
They have this Nightfall. If they just send that over towards screens here, that could very much be a major deterrent against RRQ. Snake bite down. Envy, yeah, he's so far in front of this one. Swing in. That's going to be Envy taken out. Jemkin able to find that kill. Going out wide. Jemkin gone. NDG flushed out. Jeremy still, however, delivering. Finds himself three. Gets himself four. Flash out. Jeremy full blind. Elmy Moore able to get that kill. Jemkin looking back over towards Robin. Finds Envy. I mean, it is just a slaughter in mid. Elmy Moore with three. As I love the call from RRQ. Just upping the pace, upping that presence in mid. Spike's now down, and they know exactly where NDG is, at least the vicinity. As they hear that util getting used.
I mean, you know, they only pushed out once so far in the first 9 rounds, and that was just Elmy Moore. They're kind of expecting that was on their bonus. Then they just hold passively in mid for 6 more rounds, and then it's a triple stack. I mean, you always expect it to happen at least once on the defending half, but so far RQ's movement never led them to believe, and it was a good one, right? Crossfire already set up, the flashes in play as well. Good cover from each other, and Elmy Moore picks up the triple.
Oh, well, it's 30 seconds to think about the next round for Team Secret. Start putting the game plan together.
I mean, listen, you already have the 5 rounds. It's not exactly a bad half so far. Sure.
Anything else from here is just a bit of a bonus.
Yes, exactly. And yes, you know, the competition, again, it has a lot of power that you can utilize to promote the attack here on Split, right? Kind of cover some of the weaknesses that the map offers.
10
But again,
seconds left.
if you have good reads against your opponents, the trap plays you can set up with the Breach and the Fade that pairs along with the Raze, even the Paranoia to boot as well. There's a lot of ways that Team Secret can regain control of them. Bit of a miss on that same fight. I'll have to take a tick.
I wanted to bank that off the wall rather than an in towards mail, I believe. Let's just drift across that one. So repositions, and now we'll be keeping Secret guessing a bit.
Well, Secret, if they're able to take control of mid here, and then slow creep up with the Cyber Cages, the fault line, letting them know that Vent's been taken over. Now, no opposition. You sense that this is going to be a far back defense from RRQ, but when does that showstopper come out?
Okay, well, there's the boom bot. Bounce out onto the rafters, though. Jemkin, position for now, still masked.
Noise.
There's the Rather ready, and there's the kill. Jemkin can't get away from it. It's getting taken down. Jeremy knocked down to about 60 HP, but still finding the value, still finding the kill. Borkum just a lot closer than Xfero might have registered there. Ends up coming up with the elimination. Give them now the man advantage. Be low on HP. The rest of the team healthy here for RRQ as they try to make their exit. It's just a little bit too whippy though with the share of shots. Some damage found, but kill gets traded back. 3v3 now.
This choke point. They will get topped up a little bit by Elmimore.
There's the first challenge for Borkum. Good for it. NDG now going to be noted, but Borkum continues to hold there. That elbow swings back around the opposite side to get himself a 4K and get Team Secret up to 6.
A big round, and RRQ, I mean, I wasn't quite sure if Flips was maybe just trying to, I mean, if they'll probably checkmate with contact here. Well, Guiding Light might have to change that a bit, but I was expecting they might just check ramp with contact and then use it to push out of screens once again, now that they know that there's presence.
Quick clear on that Trailblazer, no way to spot anything. Is okay, Jeremy swinging the corner, is able to find Jemkin, trades that back. Elmimore hearing the rotations as they push their way up forward into the site. Jeremy lands right there next to Estrella and is able to take him down. Flash going to be lost at the same time though as Elmimore finds one. Jeremy pushing back in, but it's that full flash from Elmimore top ramp. Repeats, he's whittled away at. Now Borkum going to be dead, and that should just about be the close up here. Shider down to 30. Envy is now left all on his lonesome. Spike in hand, but as he turns back towards the site, she'll clear out Mail. That's going to make Secret a lot more confident this does end up going towards A. Only more on the drop down. Envy able to find that kill, swing it out. NDG just running and gunning, comes up with the goods. Elimination found. Jemkin here at elbow spots him. Right click will finish him off. No HP bars though. Is okay. That's Xfero dead, and that's a Spike now stranded up onto heaven.
I mean, if Jemkin can just stay alive, buy time for Flips here. No, it's going to be split 180.
Now watching back in for this one, though. The wall comes up. Yep, he's just going to get shot from behind. Jeremy with a headshot, able to find it, and there's just nothing else that Jemkin can realistically do here. To push up the challenge, not ready for Jeremy in that position. That's going to be another pistol round going the way of Team Secret.
Splitting 1-1 on the pistol so far on both maps. Jemkin, 17-8-1, doing the lion's share of the frags for RRQ, but they just couldn't. I love how the way they played the map, though, right? They drawed a lot of the util. They drew the fault line a second time.
Yeah, down to 56.
Yeah, if Jemkin had full health, sure, you can try to blast back with the judge, but right now things look a little dire.
Bash playing it stairs instead of Flash to try to slow them up, but ultimately doesn't want to overstay. Get back around towards Ali's side, get himself maybe pushed up onto the side. Looks like he's going to play this one out patiently, wait for the approach to come in as the fault line now goes across. Swings out, finds one, Borkum as well. Down to Estrella. Smash will find a second. He was just Xfero all on his lonesome, the weapons out of reach, and his position noted. NDG will go ahead and finish it off. It's just one casualty here on the side of Team Secret as they now move up 8-6.
And a really good setup there on the double team between Jesse Vash and Borkum, right? Once Jesse Vash is back in position to help with the trades and the crossfire, you send the Paranoia out to buy time as soon as you get an inkling, and then you're hiding, making them think that they can swarm you. Jesse Vash is there, immediately capitalizes on the Paranoia, and then it's just a crossfire, clean and set up with.
Do not know about the judge around the corner, but it also looks like widely RQ have very little interest in playing in towards Garage.
Now,
just for the time being.
Yeah, no smokes remaining on the side of Team Secret, though. And that trip, they want to send them to B, right? They want to let them know we pushed out of A.
There's the dog, and there's the 1-2 pump.
Spike down B.
Oh, it's set up just too perfectly.
Satchel out.
Gets a weapon as well.
Jump pick across, spotting 2, fault line sent there. As Xfero will catch NDG, trying to lurk his way out of vent. But this is a big spot of bother for the set of RRQ. But that being said, Bash does fall down. Now, blast packing over to the side. Jeremy trying to play elusive, swing around the corner, and Jemkin landing. Plants his feet firmly, finds the kill. Envy now alone to see what kind of damage he can deal. Jemkin at 19 HP. Spectre in hand, full util available here to the fade. Some drift across, tries to get the jump, gets the headshot in. Xfero going to be taken down. Now the 1v2. Sets the interrupt on the plant, but they're running out of time. Haunt cleared, Jemkin out into the open, caught with a blast pack.
Seconds left.
Now the C's around the corner, trying to get the catch. Estrella able to dodge that, but Envy gets the headshot. He's on his feet. For damn good reason. One hell of a clutch. His team.
Everything to lead him one step closer to that clutch win, to that Red Bull clutch. Right, he first of all tries to isolate. He expects someone else is still going to be in main to create that crossfire. Takes out Xfero. Then he tries to delay, gets to delay once it's on the second plant because of time. I mean, yeah, you got to shout. You know it's going to be a 1v1. He knows he's low. And then the C's immediately after because now you have to stick the plant. All of it to perfection. Keeps the lead here in the second half. Gets that bonus for them. Showstopper online as well. On both sides, but it's full armor for everyone on Team Secret.
Grenade!
RRQ this time taking a little bit of space there in garage, not wanting to concede it. Will immediately drift away. As Flips continues to lurk forward. Jeremy, though, a little bit of an off angle. Not often that we see too many players up on top of box just in the exit of garage.
There.
It's a fairly all-in position. As for now, with the smoke dissipating, it's just going to be a little tuck away there from Flipshider.
Team Secret, they heard this. Obviously, the trip gets broken as well. Trying to weaken up ramp, and at a certain point, you're going to want to start to send Xfero to get value. Whether it's to A or B, that remains to be seen, but it looks like they just want to pressure them there. Expect that they've weakened the site. Now, this is all bait. It's for Jeremy. Everyone's
oh, he's
flashed.
slowed up. The flash is in, but Jeremy recovers his vision just a little bit faster. Looks like they didn't quite read where he was. He gets himself a second kill before getting taken down. Now Borkum holding things firmly on the site. Went back out in NDG. Looks like Xfero just not ready for that one at all.
No.
Flash right into his face. He's still plus forwarding. And these paint shells lead the way, but Trapwires for now still standing to get spotted out a bit by the Trailblazer.
They hear the stingers. Know it's a weak buy.
Flash out.
Now just playing a long range. Still got that camp in heaven as well.
Jesse just basically about to just full util dump everything that he had. And does so.
I mean, but again, Team Secret, they don't mind if they get pushed away, if they push RQ away to me. In fact, they'll just get a double kill before that even happens. Because
be playing off that so perfectly. And they know the TP back there from Estrella. As he does get knocked down about 51 HP. But jump up, Jemkin trying to open things up a little bit more, trying to find that catch, but Jesse Vash manages to stand his ground. Shadow in the meantime, creeping forward, trying to get his way out over onto the site. NDG not necessarily reading this at the moment, but also not really in a position where he's going to get caught whatsoever by this Viper.
oh, look at Jeremy's position
Last
on the
player
minimap. He
standing.
goes down. I mean,
Spike down mid.
And there you go. Finally suss's it out.
Time for a
Cleanup is going to be good. So much util to spread out across these next 2 rounds. Very slow going here for RRQ. Showstopper at the ready, spots one, gets the cleanup. Elwin Moore going to be fast and traded back. So it's just going to be raises taken down on both squads.
yeah, but the raise down on a single duelist for RRQ, and it's not, anything else that can really force the site open either. It's just the sky right now for the initiator. Things are looking rough. The only thing they can hope for is Xfero on the lurk, but he doesn't exactly have control of the site just yet.
Be creeping their way over now towards this A site. Trapwires still there, still not dealt with. Trailblazer could try to spot him out, but oh, just a couple shots in. That's Elmore down to 5 HP. He didn't even have the reveal on him. Just heard them moving forward. Trailblazer now trying to spot things out. They have identified that NDG is going to be back screen, but displacing him is still going to be a completely different task. Bats now arriving up in heaven. We'll be able to find the final 2 of the round is Secret. Can they hold on? Feels like 6 rounds in a row. Even though Secret have done just that. Right now for RRQ, feels like an impossible task.
I mean, look at the ults as well, right? Both
I've
Nightfall
got
and
your
Rolling
trail.
Thunder online. These Seekers aren't going to mean too much.
Envy fishing around. Sparrow does get tagged up a little bit as Envy will be able to get the catch. Jemkin taken down, but not before NDG does fall. Util now taken away. Aftershock will force flips away for a brief little moment, and Envy swinging back around on the side itself is able to find Sparrow and keep them very much in a winnable position. They look to close out this map. Flips about to be jumped here from behind. Fault line set. Finds one. Pulls off the angle, but does he realize that he's being hunted? 2 more players behind him. It's Borkum now.
Oh, this is a cheeky spot.
First line of defense. Here's the rope. Swings under the corner. Gets one. They can't calm it fast enough.
Spike down.
And we're taking down as Borkum. He will be the